we are going to visit one of my favorite spots. And let's see what's going on there. Looks like something's happening. And next we have, guess what? The solarium. I tell people about this. I have been on many ships, not Royal Caribbean, but other brands. And this has not been achieved. And this is what you want. A place where you can go where it's temperature controlled and you can get in the pools. So as you can see, this is the solarium. And you're gonna have seating all around. And this is the adult area. So let's take a look at the solarium. Oh my, this is what you really want to, the way you want to be able to enjoy. There's our bartender already. He's getting ready. Good morning. And look at this. 3-tiered swimming pool. It's actually soaking pool. I call it swimming pools anyway. 3-tiered. And look at this. We're going to start from this small area here. And then we have this pool. And we are going to walk all the way down. We are going to go tier 1, right? Tier 2. Beautiful. And that sun's rising. Can you see it over there? Tier 3. Look at that. Beautiful. Man. And then we have loungers, and this water's also, it is not cold, it is tepid, so you're not gonna freeze. This is very slightly warm. That's what I call a tepid temperature. And over to my right we have a jacuzzi, and not only one jacuzzi, it is 2 jacuzzis. Okay, and I'm gonna turn, and then you have a rinse waterfall shower here. And look at this. Look at this. Okay. And on this side, you also have a double jacuzzi. Nice, huh? Beautiful. Double jacuzzi. And I'm gonna show you something that when you come in port, people come out here, and this is called a wing. And you go out here and look at this. So when you're coming into port, you can stand out here and watch as you come into port. And they have the glass to protect you from the wind, because it's always windy when you're coming from somewhere. And this is it. Look at this. And look at the little mist. Here's all the lifeboats. Here are the balconies. Nice, huh? Nice. There's Mr. Sun. Love it. I'm always up trying to catch the sun when it comes up, because that is one of the most beautiful times of the day. Okay, now we're going to go back in to our wonderful solarium. So, you've got to come on this ship. This is my favorite area of the ship. Although, hi, I have a many of them, but this is my favorite. You have to come here. Look at this. Nobody has this, trust me. At least I haven't seen it yet. Okay. Look at all the loungers. Have you been checking it out? Look at all the loungers. Fabulous. And we have the Solarium Bistro here. See this curtained off area? They serve food in there, and it is really, it's just like a small buffet. This is the Solarium Bistro. You have to come in here. That way you don't even have to leave this spot. It is such a beautiful area, like I said. So you enjoyed the Solarium. We're gonna keep walking along this line, and I can tell you, this and the icon of the seas are my favorite ships. I just get all happy. And here we have the towel station. So you just check out a towel. Sounds good to me. And next, we're just gonna keep walking back here. Let's see what we have back here. Okay, let's go. Next is another of my favorites. This is the swimming pool. And when I say the swimming pool, the other one was for just an outside swimming pool. This is how magnificent this ship is. The other pool was the sky pool, and this is a swimming pool. Look at this. And guess what? It's heated. Can you believe it? It's beautifully heated. And there's the pool bar. Oh, and did I forget to mention, it's all enclosed. So that is fabulous. It's truly all enclosed. And here's another jacuzzi. So this is, oh, and look, loungers also. This ship has everything. Coming out onto the sports deck, and here's a schematic of the running track. One lap equals 553 meters. 1/4 mile equals 0.73 miles, and therefore. So let's take a look. Oh, look at this. Oh, I caught it. I caught it. That's sunrise. I love that. I love catching the sunrise. What a good time of the day. I always try to get up and catch that sunrise. Look at this. Today, the sunrise was supposed to rise at 6:23, and it has. So let's take a walk around this running track and cover what we can as we go. As you can see to your left, we have the Ovation of the Seas North Star. That is so nice. We're gonna get on that. We're gonna try to. It was all booked up, so we're gonna try to get on the North Star. We're gonna hang out, and if nobody shows, then we'll get on it. But that's the North Star. And here we come down. And the first thing we're gonna see is a fabulous jacuzzi. So let's walk up and around. Let you get up close and personal to some of these beautiful amenities. So there's the jacuzzi. And this is a pool. And the sky bar. This is a sky bar. And guess what? There's another jacuzzi on the side of the sky bar. Okay, and this is the pool. It's still netted. They haven't opened it for the day yet. So let's take a look. Let's keep going and going. And here we have the children's area. Look at this. Those babes love this activities here. And the temperature is just right. It's August. Look at this. Can you imagine? Oh wow, look. I can see the kids just loving this. Can you see them sliding down from there? Look at this. There's a lot of good times to be had here. You gotta come. You catch this ship right off the LA cruise port. That's where you would start your adventure. And here we are, more slide. It's lovely. And next to that, we have fish and chips. And this is where you can get fish and chips here during the day. While, you can have your fish and chips, so you can come back over here, get in the pool, or take a lounge. Lovely, huh? Really good. And let's see. And here we have our first view of the esplanade from the 5th floor. So let's saunter on down and take a look at the esplanade from deck 4. As you can see, it's truly beautiful. So here, when you come down the spiral stairway, you're gonna see the guest services. It's quite early, so you won't see anybody here. It's guest services. And then across from that, we're gonna have Boleros. Take a look in Boleros, see what we can find in Boleros. And Boleros today is totally taken up by the Park West art gallery. So they'll be having a art auction today. Once again, that was Boleros across from the guest services. So let's move on. And to our right here, we have Kate Spade. I think everybody knows Kate Spade and her beautiful handbags. And in this store, she also has fashion. So this is a Kate Spade store. And guess what? Oh my God. Here we are. We are at Sorrento's. And this is Sorrento's. Walk through. Beautiful pastries. You can get water, and when it is in operation, there's all different type of pizzas here, and you can sit and have your food here. next to that, well, actually across from that, we have La Patisserie. Oh my goodness. Always love sweets. So here's La Patisserie. Yes. This was really nice. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. And next we have the collection. Let's just say you needed a few things that you forgot or forgot to put in your closet. Here we are. We have Louis Vuitton bags. Looks like it's all Louis Vuitton in here. I'm gonna have to come back and check that out. I was too busy on my first day. We'll check it out. Louis Vuitton makes fabulous bags. So now we're gonna keep on going through and we're gonna come upon the Amber and Oak Pub. Oh, you're talking about lively? So here's a little peek at their menu. They have bar bites and beers of the world. So this is worth taking a look at and taking a really good evening in. So, and it's a sports bar. I've been in here before and we've been, you know, when it's my favorite teams, the LA Rams. Yes, I've been in here when it was really a debate. And here they actually have a singer in here every night and it's really lively. So you have to try this pub. And here's Longines where they sell the most beautiful. They have Longines in here. In here they have regalia, all type of jewelry. And here are their hours of operation. Okay. Then we're gonna keep walking. Okay. And this is also part of the Amber and Oak Pub that we walked in. This is the backside of it. Can you see a bunch of conversations going on in here? It was really a really good experience. Watching the games, drinking at an Irish pub. Can't beat it. So now let's go on. Okay. Swarovski crystals, bling, and Prince and Green. So the Prince and Green is where they sell Royal Caribbean attire. You have the jackets, the hats, and since we're on the Ovation of the Seas, there's the Ovation of the Seas hats. So they'll be having a lot of sales this cruise. So, but check them out when you come. And this is a favorite. This is the music hall. I'll tell you, this was really a beautiful time last night. They had bands playing in here and it was really popping. So you really need to come here and experience this. It's a music hall. I mean, how many times do you go to a music hall when it's interactive? Because they have trivia here. They had, I think it was James Bond trivia. Yeah, here yesterday. This place is a hub, one of the hubs of this fabulous ship. So you have to come to the music hall. And like I said, we're still off the esplanade. And as you can see, you have pool tables. This is a really great place to have a really good time. And so coming out the music hall, I have come upon the Royal Theater. And we're gonna see if it's open. You never know. You never know. Wow, this is the Royal Theater. We saw, last night, we saw the Welcome Aboard show with cruise ship director Brian, and he was a riot. Next came on a comedian called Kiwi, and he was so funny. So make sure when you're on this cruise to look for the evenings. I always look for every night was in the Royal Theater because I love their shows. So we'll be bringing some shows to you, and you'll just get to see how great they are. So this is the theater, and I am still on the same. So this is the theater. And let me turn around and show you the view. So you actually, as you can see, you have 3 tiers there. 1, 2, 3. So this is accommodating so many people. Just really nice. So let's move on. And we're trying to get through the esplanade and show you all that. So I was able to be here when the Windjammer first opened at 7 a.m. So I'm just going to do my little washy. Good morning. What are you, a pancake or what?
Today I'm a tomato.
Oh, she's a tomato.
Yeah.
Okay, how cute. I love it. Thank you. And this is a beautiful washing station. Look at that. Here is the buffet. This is the early morning buffet. People have been waiting. They were waiting outside for it to open. Looks pretty fabulous to me. Fresh fruit. Look at that. Very fresh fruit. And then we're going to have our meats. Very fresh veggies this morning. Cereals, hot and cold. Oh, look at this. Beautiful. And then we have our main things that I always go for. I have potatoes, the bacon, the sausage, the hash brown, the chicken sausage, and the eggs. Oh my God, is that a ham?
Yes, madam.
Wow, how beautiful. All prepared, lovely. Look at that. I can't believe it. Look at that. So, you have such a selection in here. And my favorite is lunch because they always have, at lunchtime, they have the Asian stir fry. I love this. Look at this. So, don't forget to try the buffet. And it's smelling so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. We have a juice beverage bar here, all kinds of juices. Milk and yogurt. Look at this. Looks beautiful. Hi. And then we have a coffee bar. I mean, really, this place goes on and on. So we have a beautiful coffee bar. Yay! And a beautiful server. Oh, lovely. Look at that. I just love the imagination of it. And we had hot cereals over there. And here are the cold cereals. You have to know where to be, where to go. And here's the different whole milk, chocolate milk. Oh, the kids are going to love the chocolate milk. Here's the cornflakes, a staple when I was growing up. And so that was the actual buffet. Lovely. And this is more of the Windjammer. I want to show you this. When you first come on and you are going to the Windjammer, and instead of eating back there, you need to keep going all the way to the back. And good morning.
Morning, morning.
And I call this the Windjammer, the Yacht Club. And so let me show you this area here. This is the best place ever to eat when you first come on. You're gonna go to this area here and you can eat outside. I was sitting here in Seattle when we left Seattle for Hawaii. And it was really beautiful being downtown Seattle, sitting out here eating once we had boarded. So this is the best spot. This is a hack. This is the best spot to come to when you go to the Windjammer. Go all the way through and you can eat in the Yacht Club. And this is Coastal Kitchen right off of the Windjammer. And you have to be a suite member to eat in here. But this is the Coastal Kitchen. And here we have the Seaplex. We're on deck 15. So this is the Seaplex. Let's see if we can go in. And can you see this? That it says the Seaplex. Oh, look, people are already in here. Wow, lovely. Okay, so this is a Seaplex. We have some basketballers already in here. Okay, so now we're just gonna take a walk around the Seaplex so you can get every view of it. And can you see the joggers running back there? There they go. So you have seating here. And you have the bumper cars. Look at this. We have the bumper cars. So now I'm gonna go all the way up to the second floor of the Seaplex, and we're gonna show you what's on the top half. This is just another view. We have arcade games, foosball. This looks like Foosball Central here, huh? There's Xbox across there. More bumper cars. We have ping pong. See, let's go. We're gonna go across here and around. And here's the Xbox. And I think more bumper cars. You have the Seaplex dog, and they sell hot dogs here and with the condiments. So this is also in the Seaplex at the very back, so don't forget to try to see it. Okay. Hot dog, Seaplex hot dog. This is what it looks like in action. Yeah, it's really cool. And we have Coca-Cola machines. So if you have a drink package, this is where you're going to get your drinks from, these machines. And right off the Seaplex, they have video games. Let's see. Let's check this out. Hi. So here we have video games, and mind you, this is right in the Seaplex area. And this is the Star Wars Battle Pod. Ooh, scary. And here we have an itinerary, today's itinerary. So you could come here and see the competitions that will be held today. And this is the check-in area for the Sportsplex, for all the activities. Here we have Fuel, which is a teens only area. Welcome to Fuel. Let's take a look. Oh, this is the teens hangout area. How nice. Everybody needs a place, and this is really cute for the kids. You have TVs, flat screen TVs. There's probably someone during the daytime to monitor what's going on in here, and chairs. Really nice. So this is the Teens Lounge, which is called Fuel. And next we have Casino Royale. Here we go, Casino Royale. And it is closed right now. Here we go. It appears that the machines are on right now. The slot machines, but just the tables are closed. Because we are pulling into Cabo today, so that puts a little spin on it also. And here's the casino bar, the Royal Casino Bar. Uh-huh. And this is the host. And here they talk about the Casino Royale rewards for playing. Alrighty. Then we're just gonna walk right back up. And that was the Casino Royale. Next, we have Ripcord. And this is where you sign up to do the Ripcord activity. So we're gonna go up and show you that. And we're also gonna show you the Flow Rider. At this time, the Flow Rider is off. However, I do have some B-roll video that I will show you with the Flow Rider when it is active. But I just wanted to show you a little bit of it in our ship tour of how it is. Really, this is Flow Rider, and this is Ripcord. This is Ripcord. And this is where they put you in and you hover as they guide you around. Really fun. And as we can see, the Flow Rider affords you the most beautiful backdrop. And that's where we've just come from. And you can see the ocean and its trail. So next we're around by the rock wall. And I see we have the pandas. Look at this. Okay, it's right outside the Seaplex. We have a rock wall here. I'm gonna have to step back and let you see how large it is and how tall it is. Wow, the incline is steep. Yeah, and this is the rock wall. And then we have another art installation that is in front of 270, on your way to 270 and right next to Jamie's. And if you can look at this, I would call it the Lotus Petal. Isn't that beautiful? Let's take a look at this. Let's walk around and see it. Beautiful. That is really beautiful. And here we have a model of the Ovation. A model that has the deck plans. So let's take a look. And these are centrally located on each deck, so you can get your bearings. So now we're going aft. And we came from forward, and we're on the 5th floor. Elevators. And if you take a look all the way up, wow. Top of the elevators. Keep walking, going all the way back to 270. And as you can see, take a look at the art. These are actually art installations that they have that are located in the entryway. And here we have Jamie's Italian Restaurant. Nice, huh? And here's the sign. Jamie's. Here's a bit of the menu. Antipasto, antipasti, secondi, and portoni. And by Jamie Oliver. Take a look, just in case you want to dine in Jamie's. Looks like Italian family style. And it looks like a lot of good times could be had in this restaurant. So next, we're gonna move on to vintages. And this is where the wine tasting occurs. And it says, book your wine tasting here. So I can really see that happening. Large groups. And then they have wine tasting events on the ship. So at an added cost, but you can do wine tasting there. And next we have the Park West Art Gallery. This is the Park West Gallery, and throughout the day they play on the television artist channel where you can hear the artists just speak about their history, how they began to be artists, and actually how they basically came to be with Park West. So if you're on the ship, stay tuned to that area. Next, we've come to Next Cruise. And this is where you can sign up for your next cruise. And as you see, they have the actual brochures here. And generally, when you sign up on board, you get a cruise credit. They give you that for signing up on board. So you might check them out just to find out about that. And here we have the Cafe 270. However, they are closed at this time. And they don't open until 7. And here we have Here we have 270, and this is an area that they have activities. We're going to do this activity today, just a show. It's going to be called La Cabaret. They hold events here, so this is truly a place that you might want to hang out for a bit. They have dancing down here. This place is really lively. Every hour of the day they have something scheduled here. Now we're coming into the Via area of the Esplanade. This is the top tier of the Esplanade. This is deck 5. So we'll start with Izumi. Yeah, don't miss this place. If you are a sushi lover, this is the place you want to come. Nice, huh? Very nice. We carry on, and next we have the Bionic Bar. Okay, this should be interesting. And you can come up here and have a drink and have the bionic robots make you a drink. Cool, huh? This is really cool. And they seem to be recharging at this time. So everybody needs to recharge. So next, we're going to visit the shore excursions area. And this is really cool because you can come in here, you log in, and you can look up a shore excursions. They generally have an attendant here, and the attendant will guide you into purchasing your shore excursions. It's a really cool area. And we're gonna move on. So this is where we entered the ship, right here, and then they greeted us here. Okay, we boarded, and here we have the Wonderland chair. Ooh, really nice. I'm sure I got an image of myself there. Now we're gonna move around, and like I said, this is Wonderland. Look at this. The sign says, go that way. So let's do it. This is Wonderland. It's a little magical. Looks like things are gonna happen. The rabbit is gonna come out the hole, and he's gonna come down and do a little event with your meal. Beautiful. And that was Wonderland. And now we're gonna go to our lounge. Wonderland. That is it for the via. And here's the Focus Photo Gallery, the Focus Photo Center. They sell all kinds of gifts, so you might try to go there and get you a nice gift. Mementos. And as you can see, they have all type of mementos that you can put on your mantle. Beautiful. And this is where you can come and watch your beautiful images you've taken throughout your cruise and possibly purchase them. However, I was able to view mine on my phone through the app under photos, so you can also purchase them there too. Okay. And this is the photo center. And I don't know, but here's a picture of a group of people that I kind of know. It's been a great cruise. We're on deck 5 at the Schooner Bar. This is a really great place. They have trivia, games, and this is just a really great hangout place. So you don't want to miss the Schooner Bar. And to the left here off the schooner bar, you have chopped grill. Okay, it's a little open. Let's see. This is Chop's grill. It is beautiful. And Chop's Grill is a specialty restaurant, which it will cost you Chop's Grill is a specialty restaurant. And here's a bit of the actual menu. We have colossal shrimp, pan-seared crab cake, tuna tartare, and the list goes on. So try Chop's Grill. And that's right by the schooner bar. I've arrived to deck 16, which has the Vitality Fitness Center. That is a favorite of mine. Okay, let's go. So we're just gonna take a walk through the fitness center. Here you have clipboards to sign up for different activities. And I will be in here in the morning when I get up. And as you can see, it is about 6:15 and this is already busy. So we're still on deck 15 and here's the Vitality Spa. It's actually closed at this time. I'm going to try to get back here a little later to get you a view of it. But in general, this is the Vitality Spa and Salon.